Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com. LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, squirrels and ocelots, mimes and pipe fitters, tap dancers and brick masons. Welcome to this AACS 15 sports production this morning. April 24th, it's girls lacrosse as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers host crosstown rival, the Bishop Feehan Shamrocks. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin Patton. Remembered your name today, Colonel.
That's good. That's good.
Dave Angel is on camera. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, will be running graphics. The Attleboro Blue Bombardiers, they've had 2 games postponed this season, so they've only played 5. They have a record of 3-2. Dropped a season opener to Bridgewater Raynham 12-7. Lost on April 16th to King Philip 12-2. In between, they beat Taunton 19-4, Canton 10-7. That was a big win. And Stoughton 17-3. Bishop Feehan has played 7 games so far. They're 2-5 on the year. Losses to LaSalle Academy and Bishop Fenwick, Medfield, Moses Brown, and King Philip by an 11-7 score. They beat Bishop Stang 14-10 and Arlington Catholic 17-1. Attleboro, coached by Kerry Beeland in her first year, taking over for Shane Collins, who's still part of the program. Bishop Feehan being led by Jacob Curran, class of 08, played football at my alma mater, Bridgewater State College. He is assisted by some dame named Katie Patton. Do you know her?
I've heard of her before. I think I've fed her a couple of meals.
Yes, your loving daughter. And Claire O'Brien. What are you looking for today, Kevin?
Yeah, I think this is a big game for Attleboro and for Feehan. Feehan's coming off a tough loss to King Philip. And, Attleboro with a big win, like you mentioned, against Canton.
Yeah.
Canton, I think, had gotten them twice last year in 2 very close games, and they finally, got over that hurdle. And I think they're ready for a big game today. They graduated a lot of points last year, but they still have a lot on that roster,
including Isabella Cavallini, who's committed to Bentley. She had 59 goals with 18 assists last year, 69 draw controls, and 34 ground balls. Other than that, she didn't do much.
It was hard to share that ball when you had Molly Moore and you have McKenna Stokes out there, and they've got a lot of goal scorers. Mia Collins, of course.
Yep. Amelia Collins as well. She had oodles of points last year. Isabella is over 200 points for her career. I believe she's around in the 215 area. But you also mentioned Amelia Collins and McKenna Stokes, two outstanding players. They each have hat tricks this year. Amelia had 6 goals in the win over Taunton. And in that win over Canton, Isabella Cavallini had 6 points, including the 200th of her career. And how about Amelia Collins also had a hat trick in that game. McKenna Stokes, a team-high 4 goals against Stoughton. And how about the job by Peyton McAuliffe in goal?
Yeah, I mean, Peyton, she's the anchor back there. I believe in that Canton game, I think she picked up her 500th save of her career. And, and she's, a senior. This is her final year, obviously, and she's been the leader on the back end of the Attleboro defense.
Yes, undersized, but might be the definition of a spitfire there in goal. She's aggressive, goes after the ball, attacks the shooters, tries to cut down the angles very well.
Yeah, and you know what? She probably doesn't get credit for, you get credit for saves, but the way she does cut off those angles, she makes a lot of girls shoot wide.
Yep. For the Bishop Feehan Shamrocks, they're going to start Megan Peterson in goal. She is a junior. On defense, we'll see Bridget McGinnis, Abigail Mackinac, Caitlin Hinckley, who's heading to St. Michael's College, where my brother Rich graduated way back in the day. Let me think. That would have been 1969.
Ooh, we're aging ourselves,
yes.
Paul. We're aging ourselves.
And Sophie Case will be on defense. In the midfield will be Avery Teixeira, Audrey Leahy, and Emmett Barry, who will also be taking the face-offs. Emmett, the leading scorer this year. And at attack will be multi-sport athletes Emily Berube, Delaney Berube, Claire Latham, and Alexandra Buonacorsi, who's heading to Catholic University to continue her lacrosse career.
That's where my wife graduated from. Talk about a long time ago.
Really?
Oh, she might be listening now. I just got myself in trouble.
Well, I'll state the obvious. I know you love her dearly, Kevin, but she could have done better.
Oh, there's no question.
Peyton McAuliffe will start in goal for the Bombardiers. Today they are missing Ashley Cadero, a senior defender, and Chloe Boss, another senior defender. So starting on defense will be Fiona. Is it Kettle or Kettle?
You know what? Her brother Mason's on the team, and I called them both for years.
On the boys'
I'm
team,
going to go with Kettle.
All right. Jordan Riley, junior, who plays some midfield as well today. She's going to start. Okay.
We just got
Thank you very much.
It's Kettle.
I was going to pronounce it Shablotnik. Jordan Riley will play some on midfield today, but she's going to start on defense. Sophia Sprovieri, a junior, will play on defense along with senior multi-sport athlete Ryan Mooney. In the midfield will be Abigail Titmus, McKenna Stokes, Bella Cavallini. And on attack will be Lily Rumley, a senior, Sarah Menatoli. Is it Menatoli or Menatole? Menatoli. Isabella Cavallini heading to Bentley. And Isabella Cavallini's playing midfield. Kaya Hannon, a senior attack. And Amelia Collins, who will be heading to New Haven to continue her lacrosse career. Face-offs for Attleboro will be taken primarily by Bella Cavallini, McKenna Stokes, and the aforementioned Amelia Collins.
They've been very strong over the last 2 years at that face-off draw with those three.
Yeah.
They've been dominant.
And Attleboro's done very well on ground balls this year. Amelia Collins has always been a scorer, but this season she's contributed heavily on ground balls as well. And as people who watch our lacrosse broadcasts are sick of hearing this, but goals are about skill, ground balls are about will. Nothing to add to that, Kevin?
No. I mean, that is the obvious, and it's something you can't really teach. The players just have to have it, and these girls on Attleboro, they have it.
Exactly right. I'm going after those ground balls, stay low, hit first. I once had a college professor who told me that, Paul, you have an amazing grasp of the obvious, and I don't think that was a compliment. We'll try to keep track of draw controls and saves today by the goaltenders. as the officials are checking the sticks of all the girls. What are the regulations on the lacrosse sticks?
Yeah, so what they're looking for is that the pocket is not too deep. So they'll roll the ball into it, and you have to be able to see the entire ball up top. Other than in the boys, where it's the exact opposite.
Yeah.
The ball can't be too deep. The pocket can't be too deep, where the ball is completely below the sidebar.
On the field, as you look at Tozer Cassidy Field, the pink and yellow stripes basically define the girls' lacrosse pitch. You see around well, you're not right now, the camera's not pointing that way, but around the goals, you'll see the pink goal circle, the crease, and then the pink, what do you call that shape?
It's kind of the, I don't know what they call that shape, but they call it the 8-meter.
Okay.
Arch, I guess arch. We'll go with arch.
All right. Should be a good one. The Bombardiers come in with a record of 3-2. They are averaging 11.8 goals a game. They are allowing only 7.6. But again, 2 of their starting defenders not here today. That'll put even more pressure on goaltender Peyton McCullough. For Bishop Feehan, they are averaging 9.28 goals a game. They're allowing 11.71.
I was going to say, if we had Mrs. Sawyer here for a boys' game, or my daughter coaching over at Feehan, they're both math teachers. They could have told us exactly what that shape was.
And divided it by the square root of pi. It's a beautiful spring morning. Temperature is going to be in the mid-60s today. Wind from the southeast, which will basically be behind us. But the flag's not moving right now. But again, wind, never really much of a factor in lacrosse games, anywho.
Only for the spectators.
Yes. Right. Yeah, first game this year, we're seeing some people in short-sleeve shirts in the crowd, which has been a rare and beautiful thing this spring. Isabella Cavallini will take the first draw for the Bombardiers. Again, she's heading to Bentley. You know why, Kevin?
Why is that, Paul?
Couldn't get into Bridgewater State. And we'll see who takes the draw.
Which is the Harvard of the South Coast?
Harvard of Southeastern Mass.
There you go.
Finest school in a 30-mile radius, and that includes Brockton High. I was the first scrum half in the history of Bridgewater State College rugby in 1979. I won't tell you the score of our first game against Providence. It wasn't pretty. Heck, we knew half the rules. It's going to be difficult to... Bishop Feehan's numbers, Kelly green uniforms, gold numbers and letters with white trim. They are gorgeous up close, but from a distance, boy, is it hard to read those numbers. Taking the draw will be Emmett Barry, midfielder, just a sophomore for Norfolk, Massachusetts. And at 10:08 a.m., we are ready to go. Four 12-minute quarters. Ball's up. That call's going to go against the Bombardiers, so the first draw control goes to the Shamrocks. And Barry will start the ball moving. Down to the left side. I believe that's Teixeira. Rolling to the right. Into the right wing, rolling left back towards the middle. Down low, nice pass, but the ball is free. Peyton McCullough comes up with a ground ball. Long looping pass.
Nice clear pass.
That's
nice check.
Has the ball knocked away. First turnover for the Bombardiers, and here come the Shamrocks. Great give and go play. That call's going to go against McKenna Stokes, the junior, playing midfield today. And a card goes up.
I think it got it right on the top of the head, Paul. They're going to call that all day long.
Yep, she'll have to go to the sin bin. When I was out there, you had to be careful, because if you hit me in the top of the head, you might break the stick. And I believe will this be a free position?
Should be.
This will be our first.
Number 15, I think.
If that's 15, that's Claire Latham, multi-sport athlete, junior, starting from the right. And on this free position, save Peyton McCullough First of the game, big to stop the free position. Another whistle. Clock continues to move. We're just inside 11 minutes to go.
Feehan stepped in the crease on that save, so it's Attleboro ball.
Sofia Sprovieri. Her sister was a heck of an athlete as well. There's Bella Cavallini. She's being marked by number 12 in the green. That's Alexandra Bonacorsi. Her big sister was a multi-sport athlete as well. There's number 9, Kaya Hannon, getting the start today. I thought it attacked, but she looks to be in the midfield. Coming down the left is Collins. She backs off, marked effectively by the Feehan defense. Up top to Cavallini. 10:20 to go, first quarter.
They're just going to try to work the ball around to kill off the penalty, get back to even strength.
Rolling to the right. That's Stokes. And she takes one in the head. And that's going to go against Feehan. So heading off, I believe that's number 12.
12, yeah.
Bonacorsi. Again, heading to Catholic University. Stokes still rubbing her head. There you go. She's okay. Can I say that the Irish kids have an advantage when it comes to head injuries? Probably can't say that, but I just did. There's the start. Cavallini. Should be a little more room out there right now. Each team down a player. Cavallini dodges left. Left-handed shot. Scores!
Oh,
Cavallini.
they're going to wave it off. They're going to shooting space. Should get a free one.
When I become benevolent czar, that rule is going to change.
They take a goal off
Exactly.
the board for basically a foul.
And, so where's the incentive not to foul when a player has a step on you going towards the goal? Cavallini with a free position, bounces, scores. With 9:29 to go in the first period, the Bombardiers take the lead on a free position goal by Isabella Cavallini. And let me write that in here. Her first goal of the game, somewhere in the neighborhood of the 216th of her career. Trying to see if that's points. Yeah, okay, 216th point of her career. This should be Cavallini again against Megan Peterson, as Coach Curran wants an explanation. And here comes Attleboro coach Carrie Beeland. She was an outstanding multi-sport athlete here at Attleboro, graduated in 2015, and then played at Salve Regina, where she graduated in 2019. Any idea what this discussion is about?
I think they're wondering if both penalties were locked in or if someone gets released on that goal. But it looks like they're both locked in. So I think it's still going to be Attleboro and Feehan with one girl each in the box.
So Feehan right now has 3 girls on the attack side. Attleboro, 3 defenders. Whereas it's 4-on-4 in front of the Feehan net. Ball is up, cascading towards the sideline, scooping it up in play. Nice work by number 9 for the Shamrocks, Teixeira. Quick movement. Oh, nice pickup of the ground ball on the bounce by Leahy. Pass to the right. Left-hand approach, they pull it back. Should have brought my binoculars. Tough to see those numbers. Left side. If that's 8, it's low. If it's 9, it's Teixeira. Over to the right. 8:50 to go, first quarter. 4 12-minute quarters.
So Attleboro's one girl up because her penalty got released. So they're trying to double the ball here.
Cutter in front of the net. Trying to reverse spin. Good defensive work by Cavallini. Great pass in front, but the shot is high, and the Shamrocks maintain possession. Cutting to the net, more than a little important in girls lacrosse.
Yeah, it is. And these girls are, they put the passes right on the stick. We used to see that last year with Molly Moore.
Yeah.
Always put it right on the right spot.
Moore, is she at Nichols now?
No, did she go to UMass?
Oh, okay.
Dartmouth? I believe.
All right. Behind the net. Spinning. Good aggressive defense attacking the ball carrier.
And the penalty's up all even right now as Feehan girl runs on the field.
Inside 8 minutes to go. Ball's down. I guess we give credit for a ground ball there. Ball goes back to Barry up top. Fakes right, dodges left, low shot, Barry scores, and we're tied at 1 with 7:41 to go in the first quarter. Missed the assist on that. But 1-1. Again, Attleboro lost to King Philip, ranked number 3 by HockomockSports.com in the Hockomock League. They are 7-1 on the year. They beat Attleboro by the score of 12-5 and beat Feehan by the score of 11-7. So this should be one heck of a matchup. And Mark Barry's goal there. I didn't mark who won the second draw. Oh, that was Feehan who won that. Battling for it. Cavallini battling against Lowe.
Oh, nice ground ball by Feehan. That was a good battle by Cavallini.
3-0 at the X. There's the give and go behind the net now. To the left side. That's 16 is Delaney Berube. Active defensively, approaching 7 minutes to go in the quarter. Broken up inside, ground ball scooped up by Feehan after the nice initial defensive play by McKenna Stokes. Ball is down again. Cavallini comes up with a ground ball. Call goes against Feehan. Clock continues to move. We're at 6:45. Isabella Cavallini. Great pass to number 22, Abigail Titmus. Abigail had a goal and 4 assists in the victory against Taunton. Collins, Cavallini. 6:20 to go, first quarter.
Nice give and go.
With Collins and scores the assist to Cavallini, the goal, Amelia Collins.
You're going to see a lot of that this year. Collins and Cavallini, they worked so well together.
6:11 to go, so it took Attleboro a minute and 30 seconds to regain the 1-goal lead. Feehan's had the early edge on the draw controls. Possession so important in the game of lacrosse. Well, heck, any game, but
McKenna Stokes taking the draw for Attleboro.
and Coach Curran realigning his team. Four to nothing on draw controls to the visiting Shamrocks. Again, Attleboro missing two defensive starters today, Cordero and Boss. It's early, but they've looked effective defensively. Effective, not defective. Effective. Rolling, that's going to go against the Bombardiers. A little bit of shoulder, and this will lead to a free position, second of the game. I should keep track of those, huh? Just a bit high out of the basket of, I believe, number 12, Alexandra Bianacorsi.
I think McKenna Stokes got a stick on that
to
deflect that.
Well, that would be her second deflection defensively. Rolling in front, triple team. There's some contact. This will lead to the third free position for the Shamrocks. That number is in the 20s. Could be Emily Berube. 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Save.
Nice save.
Second save off a free position by Peyton McAuliffe.
And then there's another one of those ground balls by Feehan.
Yep.
Just pure hustle.
Driving to the right, shooting and scoring, I believe. Can you see that number? Not sure if that was 8.
I think it's this girl coming towards us.
Yeah. With a ponytail.
Ponytail
Yeah.
over the nut. 15? 16.
Definitely should have brought the binoculars. 16, Delaney Berube. We'll give her credit for the goal. And we're tied at 2 with 4:39 to go, first quarter. It's a change for Feehan on this draw control. Wow, there's a collision. Ball is free. Ground ball scooped up by the Shamrocks. I believe that was Latham. 5-0 edge at the X. Shot is wide. Feehan maintains possession with 4:24 to go. Clock moving, first quarter. Quick restart. Number 12 is Bonacorsi. There's a weave. Again, Attleboro gets their stick on that ball. I believe that was number 3 for the Bombardiers, Ryan Mooney. Outstanding on the field hockey pitch as well. Feehan maintains possession. Inside 4 minutes to go, first quarter. See their Attleboro number 7 defensive. Whoops, I don't have a number 7. Rats. Gonna have to find out who that is. A lot of contact, but the ball is loose. Ground ball in front. 74 different girls battling for it, and the Shamrocks come away with it. Number 14, Leahy.
Nice save,
Wow.
Peyton.
Third save for McAuliffe, and that was her best yet. That call goes against the Shamrocks. Nice work by the Fiona Kettle. McAuliffe in the crease. Pretty aggressive, for lack of a better term, forechecking there. And that's going to be a turnover for the Bombardiers. And here come the Shamrocks. Inside 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Kerry Beelan shouting instructions to her team. I believe that's 15, Latham. Bonacorsi, sidearm shot. 4th save of the match for McAuliffe. Bombardiers recover that rebound or ground ball. Up the left sideline in front of the benches. Ball is loose. Kaya Hennon made that pass. With the hustle, Amelia Collins. Still battling for it. Cavallini trying to come up with it. She does. 2:10 to go, first quarter. Oh, great pass. Oh, pass is knocked away from Stokes. Out of bounds. Turn around, Bishop Feehan, young lady. Want to give credit for defense there.
Number 1.
Bridget McGinnis. Bombardiers with possession inside 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Cavallini down low. Great save by Peterson. Here come the Shamrocks. 1:35 to go, first quarter. Stepping into the passing lane. Big steal. And drawing the call is number 10, Jordan Riley Jr. Starting on defense, she's moved into the midfield. This will be a free position from beyond the arc. Cavallini down
Nice
low.
pass.
Stokes wide of the net. Good work by the defensive back line of the Shamrocks. Attleboro maintains possession as Hannon's there. 1 minute to go. Hannon showing her speed in front, shooting. Another big save for Megan Peterson, this junior. And this will be Attleboro's first free position from the arc. Taking this will be Jordan Riley. Clock stops with 55 seconds to go. Riley scores the goal on the free position. Attleboro scored 3 today, 2 from the free position. Riley with the goal.
And that was all hustle on Attleboro's part. They picked up a couple of ground balls. They hit some nice cutters. Some balls got deflected, but they were able to pick up the ground ball. I tell you, this is going to be a big draw control here. McKenna's been doing a good job getting the ball out, and it's just been met with, a couple of girls going for it, and Feehan's been winning that battle.
3-2 Bombardiers. 52 seconds to go in the first period. Stokes will take this draw control against Barry. Ground ball, popped up again. Beautiful work. I believe that's Avery Teixeira, number 9. 6-0 on draw controls for the Shamrocks. Pulling the ball back, number 15, Latham.
And those last 3 draw controls have been open balls, for the girls, and it's just been a battle, and Feehan's been winning them. There was a push in front of the net there.
In basketball, you might Lily Rumley drawing the charge. Nope, that's going to go against Lily, so we'll block in basketball terms.
Yeah. And she got her goggles knocked off and got called for it.
Shamrocks restart with 20 seconds to go. Here's Emmett Barry. Switches to the left. Now right, pulls it back. Pass up top. Driving, shooting. Save, Peyton McAuliffe. Ball in front.
Another save.
Wow. 6 saves in the first quarter for McAuliffe. Over 500 in her career. And that will end the first quarter of play. Kevin Patton, thoughts, stories, anecdotes.
Yeah, I tell you what, these girls, both teams are playing their hearts out. They're going after ground balls. It's an aggressive, physically aggressive game, which is exactly what we expected today. This should be a good one.
We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service, detailing service, and everything in between. You can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy, along with former Attleboro boys and girls lacrosse coach Kevin Patton. Dave Angel is up top of the press box on camera. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, pinch hitting on graphics. Kevin, Feehan is winning at the on draw control 6-0. They've gotten the majority of the ground balls, but Attleboro has the lead on the scoreboard 3-2. Why?
Yeah, I tell you what, the draw control has been interesting because none of them have been clean wins for Feehan, even though they're up 6-0 on them. The ball's always been on the ground, and it's just been pure hustle that's getting them in. But like we said earlier, the defense for Attleboro, they're keeping their sticks up. I think McKenna Stokes has at least three deflections, either on passes or shots, which gets the ball back to Attleboro, and they've capitalized down the end. Both goalies are having a great game. This should be a good old-fashioned barn burner.
In this second quarter, the Bombardiers will be traveling right to left, wearing their home whites, royal blue letters, numbers, and skirts.
They're going back to Mia Collins now at the draw for Attleboro.
So they've used 3 different girls there. Stokes and Cavallini joining her in the midfield. I believe this is against Emmett Barry. Stokes comes away with it. Attleboro's first draw control win. Collins. Mia has some room. Switching defense up top. She goes down. Ball's free. Battling for that. Great body position by 9 in the green. Avery Teixeira.
It should be white ball. Yep.
Yep. Cavallini will restart. Mooney. Where's the ball? There it is. Stokes. McKenna Stokes over to the right side. Bella Cavallini up top. Approaching 11 minutes to go in the first half. Nice dodge to the right.
Shooting space call. Get a free one here.
This will be Attleboro's second free position. Cavallini will take it from the right. As goaltender Megan Peterson, the junior, prepares herself. Attleboro's been going with bounce shots on these free positions. That time, no, just up top. Cavallini with her second goal of the match. It's 4-2 Bombardiers. 3 of their 4 goals from free positions.
And that was started with a face-off draw control that McKenna Stokes picked up. Just pure hustle. Or will, as you like to call it.
Yes. Yep.
And they're going to go with the same combination at the draw.
That'll be Collins.
Stokes and Cavallini and Collins at the center.
You just gotta want it bad enough. Probably the most non-specific coaching advice ever given. We're ready. 10:33 to go. Stokes with 2 in a row. So Attleboro may have found a formula there. She's got the ball. Good work defensively there. Bella Cavallini. Spread out, ladies. There they go. $10-10 to go first half.
Nice pass. Look, nice look.
Just a bit high. Good job coming up with that ground ball for the Bombardiers. That's 22, Titmus. Right side, that's going to be a penalty. Attleboro will restart. I believe that's Kaya Hannon, number 9. They don't allow cross-checking girls across. Oh, cutting in front with Stokes, but the ball's down, and the Shamrocks come away with it. Big defensive play. Down they go. Pressure from behind. Good work by Audrey Leahy. But the Bombardiers step in.
Stokes picked up another ground ball.
Cavallini dodges right, shoots, save, rebound, scores!
There's another ground ball by Stokes to turn that one around. Good pass.
And once again, they're going to take the goal off the board. Will this be a free position?
Oh, they're going to give it to Feehan.
Okay, must have been in the crease. So no goal. Score remains 4-2 with 9:14 to go. Both goaltenders playing well early. No shot of reading the numbers on the far side of the field, but here come the Shamrocks. Crossing midfield. Bullet pass. I believe that's
22.
If it's 22, it's Sophie Ann Lowe. Kevin had LASIK eye surgery last year. You have the advantage. That call will go against the Bombardiers. Clock moving as we approach 8.5 to go, first half.
Going to be a free position for number 12.
And that's their fourth from the arc.
Oh,
Scores!
nice move.
And hit after the play. So that's Alexandra Bonacorsi with the goal. Her first. Shamrocks within one at 4-3, 8:15 to go in the half. Collins again will face off against Emmett Barry, excuse me. Alexandra Bonacorsi, the goal scorer from Medway, Massachusetts. Home of the Mustangs, but she's more concerned with the Shamrocks. Up, ball down.
And another one for Stokes.
I'm noticing a pattern, Kevin.
Yeah, I think they found that formula.
McKenna Stokes. Behind the net to Collins. Up top. No, there's Collins, sorry. Dodging right. Spins back left. Left-handed shot. Amelia Collins with the goal. Her second of the match. 5-3 Bombardiers. With 7:42 to go in the half.
Controlling that draw is so key, in both boys and girls.
Yeah.
But Attleboro seems to have found something here, and they get it to their, I call it the battery.
Yeah.
Collins, Stokes, Cavallini. And now Stokes is just leaving the field.
She's getting a rest, and who is that who came in? Shamrocks are moving Audrey Leahy to the offensive side. And I'm trying to see who the Bombardiers brought in on the defensive side. Is that number 13? Oh, if so, that's Megan Huntington. Outstanding field hockey player as well. Her brother, Mikey Huntington, stand out on the baseball team and the football team in the fall. Led the Hockomock League in batting last year at .422. He's going to be heading to UMass Dartmouth to join their brother Jackson on the baseball squad.
And he's off to a good start this year, too. He's having a tremendous year.
4 draw control wins now for the Shamrocks as here comes Cavallini. Approaching 7:10 to go. Left side, that's Abigail Titmus. Nice defense. Third big turnover. Here come the Shamrocks bringing the defense into the offense. That's number 17, Sophie Case, still with the ball. All the way. Shot save, Peyton McCullough from a tough angle. Whoops. Her 7th. Peyton has the ball in the crease. Whoops.
Oh, tough pass.
And unofficially Attleboro's 4th turnover.
Good defense by number 12 on Feehan to get in the way of that pass.
And good hands on the sidelines by one of the Feehan assistants. Shamrocks start again. 6:25 to go first quarter. Take it behind the net. Low pass, controlled. Spin. Good work defensively by Sprovieri. That's how to move your feet. Shamrock circulating around inside 6 minutes to go. Rolling in front. Save.
Another
Peyton
save by
McCullough.
Peyton. Nice pass up the field, and they're going in transition here.
8 saves for McCullough.
That's Bella with the ball.
Cavallini waits for her teammates to join her. That's number 10 for the Bombardiers, Jordan Riley. Behind the net. Ball down, scooped up. Twice. You get credit for 2 ground balls?
2 ground balls there.
Number 4, Rumley with the ball. 2, Abigail Titmus. Back to Rumley. Nope, that's Abigail with the ball. 5 minutes to go, first half. Titmus rolling right. There's the Feehan defense moving their feet well. Collins inside to Cavallini, switches to the left, ball's out. And that call goes against the Shamrocks. Attleboro maintains possession. Collins will start. To the right. Behind the net. Here's Rumley. Sarah Menatuli moves behind her. Ball down. Great defensive work for the Shamrocks. Let me try to pick that number up. That's number 3 for Bishop Feehan, Catherine Uroff. Transitioning well. Barry leading the way. 4 minutes to go. Back to Barry.
Looks like Feehan's going to settle it down, try to set up a play here.
Here comes Barry, dodges left. Nice defensive work, Jordan Riley. Foul, though. What was the call there, Kevin?
It hit the open stick. It was too close to her face.
Okay. Free position up top. Right side. It's number 15, Latham.
Nice
Beautiful move to the left, and Latham scores. Makes it 5-4 in favor of the Bombardiers. 3:10 to go in the half.
That was just a beautiful textbook face dodge. Went to the left, and there was really nothing Peyton could do about it.
Well, we expected a close game today, and the girls are giving it to us. Amelia Collins will take another draw.
Kenna Stokes is back in.
Yep. Is that 18 in the midfield? Not sure. Coach Curran, again, sifting players around. Taking the draw control, that's Sophie Case for Feehan. And the Shamrocks come up with it. They now have a 7-4 lead.
Nice defense by Stokes.
We've said that more than once. Inside 3 minutes to go. Long pass, ball's down. That was McKenna Stokes again with a defensive play. Gets it back to Peyton McAuliffe. Whoops, long pass, eludes Menatoli. Nice work by 12 in the green. Piona Corsi. Oh, beautiful steal. Coming the other way, Jordan Riley. 1-on-4, though. She'll need some help. 2:20 to go first half. Left side, Menatoli. And the pass from Cavallini up top to Collins. Where's Amelia heading? Heading towards the net right now. Into a triple team. Good defensive work by Feehan. Ball is down.
She's going to New Haven, right?
That's right. Quick transition. Oh, it's written right there. Thank you. Look at that speed for the Shamrocks. Inside, shooting wide of the net.
And good hustle by Peyton to get the ball.
Wow.
Cut off the angle and made us shoot it wide.
Turnover. That would be the 5th of the half for the Bombardiers. 1:20 to go. Up top, that's number 12, Bonacorsi. Going to start going by the hairstyles instead of the numbers. Bonacorsi scores again, and we're tied at 5.
I don't know if we can go by the hairstyles. It's ponytail, 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 ponytail.
Right. So with 1:06 to go, tied at 5, as Feehan has scored 3 of the last 4 goals. So Barry, 2 for there. Latham's goal I didn't put down. There we go.
When my niece was playing at Fairfield, and she graduated last year after a tremendous career, a couple of NCAA tournaments. I went to the first game in freshman year, and I said to my sister, which one is Maggie? She said, she's the blonde in the ponytail. I go, that narrows it down.
Yeah,
There's
really.
12 of them.
Feehan comes away with their 8th draw control of the half to 4 for the Bombardiers. Less than a minute to go, first half. Here's Bonacorsi. Trying to see if that's 8 or 9 there. Teixeira, 9. Rolling left. Believe that's low. Up top, Barry. Ooh, no whistle there. 30 seconds. Behind the net defensively is Cattell for the Bombardiers. There's number 15, Latham.
Good defense by Attleboro.
15 seconds. Barry driving, low shot, wide of the net. Feehan maintains possession. Clock stops with 10 seconds. Spin in front, shooting. Good defensive work by Ryan Mooney. And scoring. No, save by Peyton McCullough for 9th of the half. And that will end the first half. Attleboro had a 3-2 lead after 1. Feehan has tied it up at 5 at the half.
That was a great save by Peyton, right on the doorstep.
Clutch save, absolutely. So we have a 5-minute halftime here.
Well, I think we got what we thought we were going to get, Paul. A barn burner. These two teams are hustling, playing physical. It's a great lacrosse game.
And we'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com. LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Here we go. Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. We're tied at 5 after 24 minutes of play. Attleboro will head left to right in the third quarter. Feehan right to left. For Feehan, 2 goals for Bonacorsi, 1 for Latham, Delaney Berubi, and Emmett Barry. For the Bombardiers, an assist for Rumley, an assist for Menatoli, goals for Jordan Riley, 2 for Cavallini, along with an assist, 2 for Amelia Collins. Attleboro wins that draw. They've got 5 for the game now. Feehan leads 8-5 on the draws. There's McKenna Stokes.
Had a very active game today, picking up ground ball after ground ball, and now going to be
scoring
a goal.
She has been all over the field, and again, there's a lot of lacrosse to play, but she's the Bombardiers MVP so far. 6-5. Took him 24 seconds to score that goal. 11:36 to go, third quarter.
It's good to see hustle getting rewarded.
Yep. I think McKenna could play any sport she wanted. And who's this taking the draw? It's Barry for Feehan, Collins for the Bombardiers. What do you think of the job Feehan, assistant coach?
Katie Patton.
Katie Patton has done so far. Bombardiers win another draw. Yep.
Yep. She absolutely loves her job, and she's got the JV team playing well, and she's doing a great job with the varsity.
Sarah behind the net. Of course, she got all of her athletic ability from her mother.
Of course, of course. And her smarts.
Yeah.
And her looks.
Bombardiers restart play. That call goes against Feehan. Attleboro will play the advantage. Behind the net. That number 9 do we see there? Hannon. Hannon with an underhand flip.
Nice pass back to Hannon.
And Hannon loses the ball, then tried to smack it into the goal. And that call goes against the Bombardiers. 10:30 to go, third quarter. Here come the Shamrocks. That's Case. Case gets it to a teammate. Long pass up front, ball is down. Trying to pick up the loose ball, number 23, Fiona Cattell.
Nice defense by
Yeah.
Feehan. Get the ball back. That was the girl that lost it, and pure hustle gets it right back.
Bonacorsi. Turnover. Here come the Bombardiers. Hannon coming up with that ball. Oh, nice stutter step by Collins. Great dodge to the left. Shot, score, Amelia Collins. Bombardiers lead 7-5. 9:45 to go. First 2 goals of the half in 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
Just out hustling Feehan right now on the ground balls. Just a pure aggressive play, and it's resulting in goals. You come down to unsettled situations, and you end up one-on-one with the goalie. Nice move by Collins there.
I was going to say, that fake right cut to the left. She looked like a running back there. And there's a timeout on the field called by Feehan. 9:45 to go, third quarter. The Bombardiers by 2 on AACS 15 Sports.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin Colonel Patton, your big brother gets to be called General, right?
That's right. I never got the general name.
And you're one of Fairfield's finest, correct?
I did go to Fairfield, yep, along with all my brothers and sisters. There were 4 of us that went through, except my brother Michael, but my older brother, sister, and younger sister. Along with my 2 daughters and my niece.
Really? All Fairfield Stags.
Fear the deer. A little discussion up there between the refs and the 2 coaches. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe some aggressive play.
Kerry Beelin, the head coach for the Bombardiers. She's been the assistant under Shane Collins for the last 2 years. She's got the top spot this year. Outstanding basketball player, lacrosse player for the Bombardiers.
And her sister was the girls' coach before me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jackie.
Oh, that's right, yes. Kerry, a Salve Regina grad. Boy, it's sad that the Salve Regina campus is so ugly, isn't it?
Tough views.
Yes, that's a beautiful campus. Salve Regina on the South Shore and Endicott College up there near Cape Ann in Massachusetts. Might be the 2 most beautiful seaside campuses in New England. Amelia Collins will take the draw for the Bombardiers against Emmett Barry. Amelia, a junior, 3-year varsity player, already committed to New Haven. Emmett Barry from Norfolk, Mass. Oh, I said she was a junior earlier. That was a lie. That was a darn lie. She's a sophomore.
Sophomore, wow.
Can hear some of the Utes in the crowd running in the stands. No having fun. We're trying to play a game here. Oh, wait. Any day now, ladies. There we go. Ball's down.
Collins.
Collins comes up with it. Attleboro's 3-0 this half on draws. Feehan still leads 8-5 over the course of the game. Inside 9.5 minutes, Abigail Titmus with the ball. Oh, nice delay. Heads behind the cage. Gets a pick. Nice defensive work there by Sophie Case. That's Cavallini. That's Collins again. Great dodge left. Shot is
just wide.
Stokes is the closest. And Attleboro will resume play inside 9 minutes to go in the quarter. Oh, great dodge.
Nice defensive check.
From behind, I believe that was Teixeira. Might have been Isabel Lowe. Ball's up. That was Titmus coming up with that ground ball or bouncing ball. Cavallini left side. Here's the pass. Jordan Riley. Whoop, ball is knocked down. Great defense. Might have been Afonso. Pass down low, shot Bonacorsi. That's wide. Who's getting this ball as both officials are well behind the play.
I think they're going to give it to Attleboro.
But at Bombardiers, that shot was wide, right?
That was wide, yeah. And you know what? Peyton McCall turned right towards it.
Yeah. Cavallini. Inside 8 minutes to go in the quarter. She's across midfield. Dodges left, spins right. That's how to move your feet on defense.
Nice pass.
Oh, great pass to Amelia Collins. Cavallini to Collins after the initial outstanding defense by Yuroff. Bombardiers now with a 3-goal lead, 8-5, 7:38 to go.
That was just a great pass right there to the cutting Collins and didn't waste any time. Gets it right in the stick up by her right ear and just puts it right in the back of the net.
Collins now with 4 goals. Cavallini with 2 goals and 2 helpers. This will again be Collins and Barry. Is there any sport in the world where the officials talk to the players more than girls lacrosse?
And I don't know what they say. I was on the sidelines, and I'm not sure what they say to them.
Cavallini comes up with that. Bombardiers 4-0 on draws. One of the Feehan players is down behind the play. Cavallini loses the ball, gets it back, and now they blow the whistle. And we will not speculate on this. We'll take a quick break and be back on the other side on AACS 15 Sports.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
That was Alexandra Bonacorsi, who's, good news is, able to leave the field under her own power. I think, might have been missed, but I think she took a stick to the noggin.
Yeah, it looked like she was running off the field holding the top of her head. Could have been an inadvertent, but I'm surprised the refs missed that one.
Cavallini will restart. Heads to the left using her speed. Approaching 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ball is down. Good defensive work on the far side. My apologies, Shamrock fans. Too far away for me to read the numbers. Collins up top. Gets a pick. Titmus. Cavallini. Give and go, but the ball's on the ground. Shamrocks come away with it. Nice work as the ball's advanced forward. Pidoo.
Nice pass.
Yes.
Oh, it just got by her.
Wow.
Unforced turnover there. Opportunity for Feehan.
Unofficially their 4th. And I'm trying to see the number of this young lady near midfield. She's the one who came up with that ground ball and started that chance. Attleboro turnover. Collected by Feehan's number 14, Audrey Leahy. Down low, quick transition, rolling in front. Save, Peyton McAuliffe. First of the half, 10th of the game. Inside 6 minutes to go.
Big 40-yard clear there by McAuliffe
To
start
Cavallini.
the transition.
Yeah. Up top to Jordan Riley. Now Attleboro will reset. Collins waiting patiently. Oh, that's there we go. There's Cavallini. Near steal by Yuroff. Back to Collins up top. Good work defensively. Left side. Double teamed. Ball's knocked away. I believe out of the cage of Riley. That goes against the Bombardiers. Here comes Feehan. Inside 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. 8-5. Bombardiers. Ponytail covering the number. Is that Bonacorsi? Nope.
15.
That's 15. Sorry. Latham. Shot no good. Peyton
Another
McAuliffe.
save.
11 saves now unofficially.
Great hustle by Mooney to get that ball.
Bombardiers transitioning quickly as Coach Carrie Beelan, boy, she's getting a lot of mileage in up and down the sidelines. Coming out of the double team, maintaining possession was Sarah Menatoli. McKenna Stokes back in. And who's this with the ball? That's number 10, Riley. Bella driving, spinning. She gets the call. This might be the first free position of the second half. Oh, no, it goes against the Bombardiers.
I think they called it for a push-off. That was Collins.
Yep. Quick transition. Here come the Shamrocks. Again, that's number 15, Claire Latham. Now I've completely lost the ball. There it is.
25.
Barry. Fakes right, goes left, pass inside. Beautiful pass.
Another save by McAuliffe, right on the doorstep.
12th save, looping pass, gets it out to Hannon. Hannon ahead to Sarah Menatoli. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. 3 goals this quarter, all by the Bombardiers. That pass is low, skitters under the basket of Hannon. And the Shamrocks come away with a turnover. I believe that's Yuroff. And I've seen that name in years past. Here comes Claire Latham.
Feehan's got numbers here.
3-on-2 with Ross trying to get, Cattell trying to get back in the play. Yeah, Peyton's gonna have to give that ball up. And this will be a free position for Feehan. 5th of the game, 1st of the half. And that's Claire Latham. Scores. 8-6 in favor of the Bombardiers with 2:11 to go in the third quarter. Whoops, got it right. Latham's second goal of the match. Both on, nope, her first off a free position.
And in a 2-goal game like this, if finally Feehan gets on the board to cut into the lead and to state the obvious, face-off controls are very important now. Captain Obvious.
Yes, we're deep. We're perceptive. We see things. This might be Case taking the draw. Yes, it was.
It's another one for Stokes.
Wow. Bombardiers now have a 9-8 edge on draw controls, and they were down 8-4. Inside 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Stokes with the ball on the left side, waiting for the restart whistle. Yeah, Feehan player has to get behind her. There we go. Abigail Titmus gets a pick from Stokes. Up top to Collins. Amelia Collins. She had a hat trick in the 12-5 loss to KP. Titmus again with the ball. 1:15 to go. Cutting, passes a little too high for Collins. Who's going to come up with this? Battling forward is Feehan's number 14, Leahy, Audrey Leahy. And the Shamrocks finally come up with it. Play on. What number is that? That was number 3, Yoroff. Not in the starting lineup, but boy, Catherine Yoroff has played very well in the back line. There's number 23, I think, Petruzzo.
It's 15 with the ball now.
Yep. 15, of course, Claire Latham, couple of goals. Big possession. 40 seconds to go, third quarter. And that young lady, can't see if that's 8 or 9. If it's 9, it's Teixeira. Ball up top to Bonacorsi. Good to see her back in. 19 seconds to go, third quarter. Down low in front, scores!
I think that was number 2.
Apologies, I missed the assist. I think that was Avery Teixeira.
I think it was 12-2.
Okay, so Bonacorsi with the assist. If it was 2, that'd be... No, Annabelle Mackinaw's a defender.
Oh, she's right there.
Yeah, she's here. Yeah.
Is it 3?
I believe that's Teixeira, number 9. Again, the
9?
8s, the 9s,
Yep.
and the 6s are almost impossible to tell
3s,
about.
6s, 8s, 9s.
The block numbers. So that's her first goal. 2 in a row for Feehan, and it's a 1-goal game. Attleboro scored the first 3 goals of the period. 9 seconds to go. Feehan wins that draw. 1 second. And that will end the third period of play. Attleboro had an 8-5 edge, but it's an 8-7 lead as we head to the fourth quarter. Kevin.
I tell you what, this last 2 or 3 minutes of the game, of the period there, Feehan started picking up the ground balls, sticks in the way, deflecting passes, deflecting shots, and Feehan just out-hustled them the last couple minutes, picked up a couple of goals, and we're in for a good one here in the fourth quarter.
We'll be back on AACS 15 Sports.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. If you're watching on the AACS YouTube channel and enjoying the broadcast, please feel free to hit the like button. You can leave a comment or subscribe to follow all of the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers sporting events. Outstanding girls lacrosse game, 8-7 Attleboro. As we head into the third period of play, the Bombardiers will be moving right to left. Both goaltenders have been outstanding. Peyton McAuliffe for the Bombardiers and Megan Peterson for Bishop Feehan. And Bishop Feehan's back line of McGinnis, Mackinac, Hinckley, Sophie Case, and also Catherine Uroff have done well. Attleboro's back line of Mooney, Sprovieri, Jordan Riley, and Fiona Kettle have done good work in front of Peyton McAuliffe. Straight up. Barry comes away with that. So now it's 10-9. Feehan leads on draw controls. Big ground ball in Attleboro's defensive end. Coming away with that, Ryan Mooney. Whoa! And then inadvertently takes the ball in the mush.
Just why they wear their goggles.
Yeah. Those are no longer required, right? Where are they?
No, they are required.
Okay, good.
Absolutely. And in fact, it's probably not long before they go to helmets.
Yeah. Great defensive work. I believe that was Claire Latham. And that's a turnover.
In fact, in Florida, high school girls lacrosse required to wear helmets.
Huh. Rolling into the left. That's a push on the Bombardiers. I think that was 18 Emma Lowe. Might have been Delaney Berube, 16. Actually, it was. Delaney Berube restarts. 10:50 to go. Right side. I think that's Teixeira. Behind the net. When I become benevolent czar, on dark uniforms, we're going to require big white block numbers. What a pass in front. The shot is wide. Denied. Great chance there by Barry. Shamrocks maintain possession with 10:15 to go. Pass in front. There's Barry. Left-handed shot. What a save.
Post.
Oh, off the post? Feehan comes up with a ground ball and then takes a shot to the head. .03 to go, fourth quarter. And here comes Aaron Wolf, Attleboro's trainer, out to the field. No cards issued so far. And Coach Jacob Curran comes out as well. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
That's Caitlin Hinckley heading to St. Michael's to play lacrosse, who's being looked at. We'll be right back on AACS.
Bristol Glass.
Whoops, we'll keep it right here. As Aaron will escort her off the pitch, certainly hope she's okay. No cards issued on that, Kevin.
No, I don't know if the refs missed it, but that was looked like she took a good shot.
Yep.
She's walking gingerly
Yeah.
off the field.
So who's coming in on defense to fill her spot? I think that comment might have made our field, Mike. Whoops. But again, sometimes, that was the pass was made, and these officials, you're following the ball where it's going to go next. And unfortunately, if it's behind the play like that, sometimes it does go unseen. And my apologies to W.H. Riley. I could have run their spot.
Let's hope she's okay, and maybe we'll see her back in the game.
Emmett Barry will restart with 10:03 to go. 8-7 Bombardiers. Feehan scored the last two. In 1985, I got my shoulder separated playing rugby behind the play. No call.
They don't make calls in rugby, do they?
I wasn't bitter and angry about that. It was more angry and bitter. Driving towards the net, that was Bonacorsi. She draws the call. This is going to be a big free position to tie the game with 9:44 to go. Bonacorsi, 2 goals and an assist, looking for the hat trick. Save,
Nice
Peyton
save.
McAuliffe. 13th of the game, 4th of the half. Attleboro is 3 for 3 on free positions.
Feehan ball went out of bounds.
Feehan 2 for 6. Here comes Teixeira. Approaching 9 minutes to go. There's Barry. Can't read that number. I believe that's one of the Berube sisters. Yeah, and that's going to be another free position. It's going to be Bonacorsi again. $8:44 to go. Clock moving. Thought she'd go for the bounce. Another save by Peyton McAuliffe.
And a great play by 12 to pick up the rebound, but an awesome save by Peyton.
That was Bonacorsi. So this will be her 3rd. Where's the ball? Now she's going to be on the right side. Clock's still moving. It'll be about 8 minutes. So 3 free positions for Bonacorsi in 1 minute and 44 seconds. Pass in front. Nice cut. Score! So Bonacorsi with the assist. Ah, rats.
That was just a great play. That was, they were looking at obviously the Bonacorsi who had the ball, thinking she was going to take it to the net. And they just slipped the cutter right behind.
And I have no idea who scored that goal for Bishop Feehan. My apologies, but we are tied at 8. Bonacorsi now with 2 goals and 2 helpers. What's that number there? Amelia Collins has taken the bulk of the draw since the second quarter against Emmett Barry. 8-8, 8 minutes to go. Bonacorsi comes away with that. 11-9 edge on draws now for Feehan. Shamrocks with the momentum. This will be another free position. That's 15. Claire Latham, she's looking for the hat trick now. 4 free positions. And she scores, and it's 9-8 Feehan. They've scored 4 goals in a row. Hat trick for Claire Latham.
No, they waved the goal off.
Oh, they waved it off.
She might have stepped in the crease.
Wow. All right, crease. Cavallini down the left side, so it remains tied at 8, 7:20 to go. Here's Cavallini up top. So that was Collins earlier. Right side, McKenna Stokes. Behind the net. That was number 9, Hannon. Abigail Titmus with the ball. 6:50 to go. Cutting in front, Cavallini, hard shot, save! Megan Peterson. That's her first save of the half. Streaking down the right, that might be Feehan Lowe. Nope, that was 20. Berube, Emily Berube. Whistle right before the shot. That would have been Latham's 4th goal. Two, three, 4, 5. This will be their 6th free position since there was 9:44 to go in the quarter. Clock moving was about 6:20 left. Good defense from behind.
Right there.
Guess who it was? McKenna Stokes. Shamrocks maintain possession.
Oh, they give it to White.
Wow. Here's a break for the Bombardiers. Is that 7 or 3? Oh! Nearly turned it over.
7, but we don't have a 7.
I don't have a 7 on the program. I think called up for the JVs because, again, Cordero and Boss not available today. There's McKenna Stokes trying to bring it across midfield. Takes one to the head. She'll continue. Takes one to the shoulder and continues past Coach Beeland. 5.5 minutes to go, regulation. Still tied at 8. Attleboro scored the first 3 goals of this half. Feehan scored the next 3. Cavallini with the ball. Collins. Dodge gets it back. I believe that's number 10, Riley. Jordan Riley. Outstanding defensive work. And just as I say that, the call goes against Feehan. So a free position about 15 yards out. Inside 5 minutes to go. Riley, right side, Collins. She'll take it up top. Cavallini cuts through, Collins dodges left.
Good defense by the Shamrocks there. Attleboro's going to take their time, make sure they get a good shot here.
Collins up top. Driving is Jordan Riley.
Going to call her for a charge. It's going to be Feehan ball.
Wow. And with 4:13 to go, the Shamrocks take over. Whoops.
Oh.
That foul committed by Ryan Mooney. And she's going to get behind the play, yep. High pass to the right. That's to Annabelle McEnaugh. Up ahead. Down the right side. That's Emily Berube.
Oh, nice pass to Cutter and just a little high.
Ground ball taken by the Shamrocks, though. Latham gets it back. Is that Barry? Fakes right, dodges left. Good defense. Pass to Latham. Peyton McAuliffe with another save. That's her 15th of the game. Collins, bullet pass, but that gets by Katie Hannon. Chasing after that, Bridget McInnes is number 1, and Sophie Case tracks it down. 3 minutes to go. I think that was McEnaugh. Across. That's 16, which would be Delaney Berube. There's Emily Berube. 2 Attleboro girls. 2:40 to go. Berube rolls in front, and that's going to be a free position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be their 6th free position of the 4th quarter. And this is number 20, Emily Berube, sophomore attack from Attleboro. No call? Was that a save
I
or
don't know
off
the
the
ball.
pipe?
I think they're calling shooting space again.
Okay. Clock is, we're inside 2 minutes to go. And this will be Berube again. 1:45. Save,
Another
Peyton
save.
McAuliffe. 16th save of the game. Big ground ball. I think that's Latham who comes up with that. And then takes it back out with 1:27 to go. Ball is free. Feehan stepped over the line. That's a turnover. Bombardier's ball.
What a save by McAuliffe
Wow.
down there on that one. She has stepped up big in this 4th quarter.
I've got it
and
for
the whole game.
16 saves. 5 saves for Megan Peterson on the other end. Cavallini showing her speed. Nearly caught from behind. Takes it down the right wing. 1 minute to go. I think that's Hannon. Here comes Jordan Riley. Back up top to Amelia Collins. Dodges left, takes it back out. 42 seconds. Gets a pick from Cavallini. Collins left. And
Took
this will be a
stick to
free
the face.
position.
Yep, they're going to call a penalty, I think.
Clock stops with 33 seconds to go. So after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 consecutive Feehan free positions, the Bombardiers with a free position with 33 seconds to go. Cavallini scores! Actually, was that 15 or 12? That was Collins. Amelia Collins, right?
Looked like Collins. I believe it was Collins. 15.
15 with the goal. Amelia Collins, her 5th goal of the game. And the Bombardiers have a 9-8 lead. 31 seconds showing on the clock. Attleboro has won 9 draw controls in this game. Feehan has won 11, and this is the biggest one of the morning. No pressure, Kevin.
No.
Boy, Peyton McAuliffe standing strong, facing against 7 free positions in this quarter. Feehan wins, and they have momentum. Going left to right. Bonacorsi. Left side, 20 seconds to go. Behind the net. Rolling in front. Ball knocked free.
Good defense.
Coming up with a Latham. 9 seconds. Scores! No, they wipe it off. Again, no criticism of the officials, a criticism against lacrosse rules. That goal will come off the board, and they'll be forced to take another free position. I just don't get it. In basketball, if you're fouled going to the hoop counts.
And another girl on Feehan down.
Wow.
There was a lot of contact in front of that cage.
I believe that was Latham.
Aaron Wolf having a busier day than he expected.
Yeah.
The Attleboro athletic trainer does an unbelievable job with these kids.
So with 7 seconds to go, we'll have a free position for Feehan and a chance to tie the game. I think it's going to be their 13th of the game. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. We believe that's Emmett Barry, the outstanding sophomore midfielder and faceoff specialist. Appears to be a leg injury as she's being escorted off the field. So driving to the net and scoring was Claire Latham, but it's taken off the board due to the foul. Truly one of the dumbest rules in the history of sports. But now this will be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th free position of the game. Of the fourth quarter for Feehan. Scoring! That's number 14, Audrey Leahy. And we are tied at 9 with 4 seconds to go.
Well, we thought we were going to have a good game, Paul, and I think we got it.
How long's overtime?
Overtime, I believe, is going to be 5 minutes.
Well,
but don't quote me on that.
yeah. And I think that was the just outcome, considering the goal was scored. So you think that was Barry heading to the net when she was injured? And because she couldn't take the free position, number 14, Leahy took it. And again,
Yeah, Barry's 25?
Yep.
Yeah, on the far right-hand side, it's 15 out there.
Again, my apologies, Feehan fans. Just can't read those tiny numbers on the Shamrock jerseys. No idea who's taking this draw for Feehan.
17, looks
Sophie
like.
Case. Ball up in the air. And that will end regulation play, and we'll head to overtime, tied at 9.
Free lacrosse.
Yep. So 9 free positions for Feehan in the fourth quarter, only scored on one of them, the last one by Audrey Leahy. What a performance by Attleboro goaltender Peyton McAuliffe, unofficially 16 saves in this game.
And a number of those came in the last couple of minutes of the game.
Yeah.
She's stood tall.
Against those oodles upon oodles of free positions. Teixeira with a goal for Feehan. 2 goals and 2 assists for Buonacorsi. Audrey Leahy, 1 goal, the final one with 3 seconds to go off that free position. A hat trick for Claire Latham. Delaney Berube with a goal. Emmett Barry with a goal. For the Bombardiers, an assist for Rumley and Minatoli. Jordan Riley with a goal. Isabella Cavallini, 2 goals and 2 helpers. 5 goals for Amelia Collins. 1 for McKenna Stokes, who has been everywhere defensively. We'll be right back.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com. Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin Patton, Dave Angel on camera, Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, pinch hitting on graphics. So it's 2 3-minute.
2 3-minute halves.
In overtime.
Overtime, but it is sudden, I guess you have to call it sudden victory now.
Yep. Yes, right.
So first team that scores, so after 3 minutes, they'll switch ends and play another 3 minutes, and they'll play until someone scores.
And Feehan charging onto the field. Attleboro kind of sauntering onto the field in shock. Thought they had the win secured with the goal by Collins with 33 seconds to go. Amelia will take this draw. She'll be joined in the midfield by McKenna Stokes. And is that Cavallini? And I don't know what we're waiting for here. Oh, the captains are meeting.
Ref's probably explaining the rules to them. It's rare for an overtime game.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So defensively for the Bombardiers, McKenna Stokes has been an absolute standout. But the story has been Peyton McAuliffe in goal. Unofficially 16 saves. 5 saves for Feehan's Megan Peterson, the junior goaltender.
And a lot of those saves for Peyton were on free positions.
Yes.
Which is not a great position to be in for a goalie.
What do you think goes wrong in a kid's life where they end up being a lacrosse goalie? I mean, at least hockey goalies get to wear pads. Catchers in baseball or softball get to wear pads.
Well, at least the goalie gets a helmet.
Yeah, that's true. I guess it eliminates a short dress at the prom as well, with all the bruises and welts on the legs. After a great deal of verbiage, we're ready for overtime play. Attleboro will be traveling left to right, Feehan right to left in this first 3-minute overtime period. And if it's tied after 2 overtimes, we do it over again.
We're going to keep going until someone scores.
As long as there's no Allah forsaken shootout. Just a horrible way to decide any sporting event. Sophie Case will take the draw for Feehan with Emmett Barry now on the sidelines. And it's Amelia Collins who's taken the draws for the Bombardiers since the second period. Ball skitters to the side, sprinting and getting there first. I believe that
Number 9.
Teixeira. If it's 8, it's Isabel Lowe, but I think that's Teixeira. So that's now a 13-9 edge on draws for Feehan. Up top, Bonacorsi. Defended by Mooney. Who's this with the ball on the left-hand side? That's
15.
Latham. Call goes against Stokes. Clock moving as we approach 2:20 to go. Now moving behind her is Sprovieri. Oh, beautiful pass down low. What a save by Peyton McAuliffe. Right at the doorstep.
Oh, and they just picked up the rebound and scored.
And I was writing down the save, and I missed the winning goal. As Bishop Feehan comes away with a 10-9 win, and they had the momentum heading into overtime. You could just see the way the two teams came onto the field for that overtime. And Feehan, you're watching on TV. You have much better idea than I do of who scored that winning goal. Rats could have waited till later to mark down that save.
Well, it was 12 who took the initial shot, and she was around the rebound there, but I'm not sure if it was her or not.
Bonacorsi then started that play. That would be her third assist of the game. Wow. Feehan comes all the way back. They had trailed 8-5 with 7:38 to go in the third quarter. And they scored 5 of the last 6 goals in this game, and they come away with a hard-fought 10-9 victory. The Bombardiers will take on North Attleboro tomorrow, and we wish the Bishop Feehan the best of luck going forward. Final thoughts, Kevin Patton.
Yeah, I tell you what, it was a great game, Paul. All the girls, both teams, played their hearts out, and it was just a game of momentum, like you said. They scored 3 seconds to go, and you could just see the air sucked out of Attleboro because they thought they had this thing wrapped up with 33 seconds to go, and you know what? Feehan won the draw control to start, get it on offense, and that's, you know, anything can happen in overtime. It was what a game by McAuliffe. I mean,
really,
that first save was right on the doorstep again, point blank save, and Stokes, an unbelievable game.
Yeah.
I don't know how many ground balls she had, but
really,
it was a lot.
Yeah, Amelia Collins, 5 goals. Cavallini, 2 goals and 2 assists. But Alexandra Bonacorsi, 2 goals, maybe 3, maybe the game winner hat trick there. She's going to be heading to Catholic University, at least 5 points today, maybe 6, with her 3 helpers as well. Claire Latham with a hat trick, and Emmett Barry, we certainly hope she's okay, as it was her drive to the net that led to that final free position when she was injured that allowed Feehan to tie this up and send it into overtime. I'm Paul Healy. He's Kevin Patton. Dave Angel will now climb down from on top of the press box where he was on camera. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, was running our graphics. Thanks most of all to the most important part of this equation, you the fans, for joining us today on AACS 15 Sports.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating